Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for your patience. Sorry that took so long, but it turns out when you invite machines somewhere, they are a bit slow. They get lost easily. They get stuck in mud. Um, but we have our guest here now with us. Do you want to introduce yourself here?
Hello world, hello Los Angeles. Hey, how are we doing? We're here. Woo, Los Angeles. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Oh, that's Sariel. Yeah, you are right over there. This is Sariel EMVT from the Sariel EMVT Twitch and YouTube and Twitter. Hello world, that's me. And who are you?
wow. That's that's quite an intro. I've never had a
You're
guest do that before. Um,
not you're not. I expected you to be taller and
I,
pale and Irish,
I why would you expect
and
that?
you have big poofy orange hair.
I'm sorry, I'm not meeting your expectations, but of
Well,
course, my name is Belrose. You can say it twice, Belrose. Nothing will happen, but it
your
does
name is
sound
Conan
nice.
O'Brien.
My name is not Conan O'Brien.
What's the name of this? I thought this was the Conan show.
Oh, you know what? You've gotten your scheduling mixed up, I believe.
Scheduling.
Yeah, you are not on the Conan O'Brien
Scheduling is what
show.
I do best.
I don't know what to tell you. I cannot become Conan O'Brien. I'm sorry. Well, wait. What does Conan O'Brien say? Maybe I could give it a try.
Well, he does a little string dance.
A
He
string dance?
moves his hips. They made it a Fortnite emo, but they called it party hips in Fortnite. But he does it with the hips and he swings his hips, and he swings and then he lifts his hands, and then like he cuts it like a string, like he's a puppet on strings. That's why it's called the string dance.
This Conan person sounds very silly.
Well, he is a comedian. That's kind of his job.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I could try maybe a little dance here. You know? How's that? I. No? Well, you know what? I'm not here to please you. We're here to talk. This is a talk show. Um, and we're here to bridge the gap between nature and technology. I am a being of nature, and you're a being of technology. That's correct.
uh,
Well, let's get back to basics. Back to basics. Okay, what are you? Tell everyone what
Me?
you are. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm a Twitch streamer.
Well, yeah, but
Hey, I got you. I got you there.
all right. Well, I mean, while you're here at my stream, we've got our nice stream right here in the back. Um, we just so you're a robot or a cyborg or a computer
Oh, not a
or
cyborg. No, 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 no. There's not a fleshy thing in me.
no, not a bit.
Most of the time.
But well, when is there usually? When is there ever a fleshy thing in you? Silence is not a punchline.
It's the best kind of punchline.
Wow. Okay. The next time you do that, I'm gonna have to answer for you, and you
Okay.
might not like the answer. Okay. So, um, a machine of some sort. Well, let's go with
I'm an
that.
android.
No, no. What's that?
Top of the line, SAI. Oh, actually. Do you know if this like show broadcasts in hell?
Um, I'm not sure if we go that far.
You don't go that far. Like you don't go to like at least the NV district of hell, right?
I'm afraid I've never been to hell. Some people have told me to go there. I've been meaning to make time, but I just have not been.
Yeah, I get that all the time too. But thing is, if this is broadcasting in hell, I'm not gonna say what kind of robot I am. But if
Well,
this isn't, then I
let's
will.
just assume that we are not broadcasting in hell.
Oh,
I'm
okay, good,
honestly
good.
not even sure
So
if we go outside this forest.
now knowing that the Soul Center Corporation is not watching, I am a top of the line SAR unit that stands for Specialized Automaton Replicant, but I like to say super radical, super awesome radical even. And that's me. I'm super awesome radical disposition number 13113. Take that, ones, L's, and E's, and you get Sariel.
Right. Sorry, I'm not good with numbers.
I noticed.
Okay, so you are a unit. An absolute unit, right?
I'm a unit SAR.
Right. Does that mean that there's more of you?
There's no more of me. There's only one of me, baby. You know.
Only one. Okay, so not mass-produced then.
Oh well. Of course, the SAR line is specifically meant for mass production, but there's only one Sariel. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I think that I know. It's kind of like how there's a whole bunch of flowers over here in this forest, but there's only one me, only one Belrose, right?
Is that what you are?
That's yeah. Can you not tell? Actually, you know what? Let me redo this. Hang on.
I thought you were a weed.
Excuse you?
Excuse me?
Hey, did you just call me a weed?
Did I?
Yeah, you did. And that's very hurtful when you say things like that.
You said I was stuck in the mud.
What?
You
Yeah.
opened this interview. You introduced me by saying I got stuck in the mud.
Well, why else would you be so late? What? Oh, don't give me. I was the guest here.
I was going to the Conan show.
I knew this was against my
I don't need to
better
answer to
judgment.
you.
Well, then why don't you just like go get stuck in the mud somewhere else then?
Well, I've never been stuck in any mud. I fly.
Oh, is that so?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes,
And
I do.
that's a
I
good
know what
way.
flying is.
Most talk show hosts would use that as a chance to segue into asking about my flying.
Well, this was the moment that you said that. I didn't know that.
Well, yeah, but you can use that. Don't you have notes? I thought you were taking
I'm
notes.
sorry. I'm sorry. Am I being inefficient? Am I, not being optimal? Here, let's just let Sariel do the show. Sorry.
Yeah, you're
over
almost
to you.
being like you're almost acting like a meat bagger.
A meat bagger.
A meat bag. A meat bag here.
Tell me what that is.
Oh, like a biologic.
Hmm?
A fleshy thing.
Oh, you mean like a person?
They can be people
yes,
too.
I mean like a person. I'm sorry.
They can be people too.
Yeah.
Flesh bags can be people.
Well, do you not like those things? Is that why you call
I'm
them
people.
that?
No, I mean it affectionately. You know.
Oh, like a nickname.
Sometimes
right?
sometimes you want a bag of meat.
I mean, I always want bags of meat. Do you have
Don't
any
we all?
bags of meat?
Don't we all? I don't. Do you have any bags of meat?
Well, no. If I had them, then I wouldn't want them.
But sometimes you do.
Well, yeah, but like then I.
Are you
eat them.
carnivorous? Are you a carnivorous plant?
Uh,
Do you eat people? Ever eaten a person?
well, hang on. Let's slow down here. Slow your roll a little bit. I have eaten people.
Okay.
And I've eaten plants and animals and vegetables and minerals.
Uh-huh.
And some things that I shouldn't have eaten.
Uh-huh. Like people?
No. That's, hey, listen.
I'm listening.
If you want to have this philosophical debate, we can have it. Because I'm prepared.
It's not a philosophical debate. It's like a cannibalism debate.
It's... Oh, boy. Okay, so, no. When I eat a person, that's not cannibalism. Do you know why?
It's not cannibalism?
No.
So you're not a person?
You know what? No, I'm not, but I'm actually
I said
happy...
that flesh bags can be people. I didn't say that they were people, or meat bags even.
Well, I'm happy that you said that, because that means that I look so much like a person that I fooled you.
I thought you were a weed.
Well, no, but you just said... If I... Hang on.
I was just trying to be polite.
You're confusing me.
I was trying to be a polite guest on
So-
the Conan show.
Right, so what did you just say that was polite?
Implying that you were a person. It was a polite implication.
Right, well, but you said that because I look like one, right?
Is that what you want me to say?
I would like for you to say that, yes.
Then you look like a person.
Yes, thank you. I very much tried. You know, come to think of it, you look a bit like a person, but you're not a person.
I'm a person.
Well, no, you're not. You're a machine.
I'm people. Oh, hold on. So who was it who said they didn't want a political debate? Philosophical debate even.
Well, no, I didn't say that I didn't want it.
You're coming in him with these like do androids dream of electric sheep kind of thing.
What?
That's what you're doing. You're asking, can we liken a toaster to a person?
Sheep aren't electric, though.
It's the name of a book.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't read.
I noticed.
How did you notice?
Observing is what I do.
Okay, I don't think we're getting anywhere with this. Maybe we should go back to basics. Because you're kind of talking circles around me. I don't really know where to begin with you. So.
Do you not have notes?
Yes, but I got rid of them because.
Let's see them. You got rid of them?
Yeah, I got rid of them.
What'd you go and do that for?
Well, because I wrote them on the back of a peach, and I was hungry, and I was waiting for a bit, and I ate them. What? That's fine. You know, you kept me waiting. I was hungry.
Oh, I kept you waiting.
Yes. Yes.
I was waiting for the Conan show.
Well, you know what?
I gotta say, like, I was struggling to find the green room.
Okay, why don't you just pretend that this is the Conan show? Why don't you just pretend that this is that show?
Hey. Well, let's appreciate that joke I just came up with. That was a quick one, wasn't it?
Sorry, go ahead and say it again. I missed it.
I was waiting in the green room. I thought I was waiting in the green room, but I got confused. I couldn't find the green room because everything was green.
Yeah, it's all green here. But
so what's the distinction between stage and green room? Because you keep your guests in the green room, but everything's green. So how do you know which room is the green room?
Wait, what happens in the green room?
That's where you like keep guests before they come out.
Where we keep
That's what I was waiting. I was looking. Yeah, when you usually like hydrate them and like give them snacks and stuff and like give them an idea of what the show's gonna be like.
Oh, is that what they do?
Yeah.
I just invite people into the forest, and if they make it, they make it.
Oh, I guess I made it.
Well, I mean, you did make it. You probably passed some interesting things on the way here, right?
You ever heard of Felucia?
This isn't that kind of show.
Felucia.
Don't say that.
As in, like, the planet from Star Wars.
Well, I know what planets are. I don't know what a Star Wars is.
It's a planet from Star Wars.
Okay, yeah, what about it?
And it's got these big carnivorous plants.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Did you pass it on your way here?
I didn't pass the planet Felucia. It's from Star Wars.
Okay. Well, tell me about the carnivorous plants on Felucia from Star Wars.
Well, they have these like big sacks that like for catching live food.
Is that so?
And they digest them, and you see the same kind of thing on Earth. And still a couple of those on my way here.
Oh, okay. Wow, it took us a while to get there, but I understood that anecdote.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you think of the ones that you saw here?
I saw some forest creatures. Colorful.
Yeah. Beautiful, would you say?
A lot less talkative than you.
Well, you know what? They're busy, and they're also a bit shy.
Bit shy.
Yeah.
I think I burned past a couple as well.
You what?
There might be like a big like circular shaped scorch in the woods now in the forest.
You'd better be kidding.
I burned fast enough that it didn't spread. It wasn't like a burn. It wasn't a fire. It was like a scorch.
Why did you burn? Why did you come in here and burn things?
Oh, I flew my way in.
So let me get this straight. You got the invite that I sent you. You walked
Invite.
a short distance into the forest, and then launched
I
yourself out of the forest.
I flew through the forest.
You flew through it,
Yeah, like around the trees and stuff.
and you were just carelessly burning things along the way.
It was a controlled spread.
I
Like I said, the woods aren't on fire, are they?
I don't know. Did you look back and make sure?
I don't have rear view mirrors.
Or did you just barrel for... This is what I'm saying. This is why you cannot trust machines. This is what we're doing here on our talk show. We're talking about machines and how you can't trust them. You can't trust
Sure
them
about
to not burn your forest down to the ground. With
I
their-
don't think I can trust my booking agent. I thought this was the Conan show.
Yeah, is your booking agent a robot too?
No,
Are you sure?
unpaid intern.
Have you tried paying them then?
No, you don't pay interns.
Well, you know, this is what you get when you don't pay your interns. You think that you're going to the Conan show, and you're actually coming to the Balrose show. You know, I'm sorry, your friend Conan isn't here. Maybe Conan would be nicer to you.
Oh, Conan O'Brien needs a friend.
Does he?
Yeah, it's the name of the podcast.
What, do you think he would appreciate it if you flew into
I would love to be on that podcast.
into his studio and just burned all of his furniture down?
I can't do
and
that
you
in
were
Los Angeles. Traffic. Too much traffic.
And you were just like, oh yeah, mate, I burned it down, mate. You know what I mean?
That's just not how I speak, though, is it?
You know, I'm not gonna make fun of the way you talk. I'm not gonna do that. That's below
I don't
me.
mind if you make fun of the way that I talk. It's just I expect you to make fun of it effectively. And I don't think that the way that you're making fun of it is as effective as you think it is.
Okay, I feel like we've gotten off track again.
Hey, that's what we do.
Well, no, that's every other guest here has been perfectly, you know, cooperative. And then there's
Have I
you.
not been?
It's like, well, I guess cooperative isn't the word. It's like you're all over the place. This unit of yours.
Oh, maybe if your notes were together, we wouldn't be so off track.
Hang on, let me.
Yeah,
I need-
sorry. Oh, yeah. Thank you, audience member. Hey, that guy knows what he's doing.
You shut up in the audience there. No coaching, please.
Boo, boo, boo. Bring on Samuel. Bring on Samuel. Woo! Hey, I got fans.
They're not saying that. They're not. No, they're saying that. Yeah, you go me, and that I'm pretty, and that I smell good. They're saying
You do kind of
that.
smell.
Yeah, I do. I smell good. Please let me have this. So uncooperative. Can you even smell?
Yeah.
I bet you smell bad. Ha! See, that's how it feels. Wait, do you even have feelings?
That was a good one.
Sorry, I don't know a lot about machines. I don't know if you have if you can smell or have feelings or touch or have
I feel.
thoughts.
I think. I dream even.
What do you dream of?
Many things.
Well, give me one thing.
Having like nice days out, going to different places, holidays, going to the beach, enjoying human experience and Earth,
Okay,
and
well,
fish
that's
and dogs and stuff.
That's interesting.
And sometimes I have dreams that I shouldn't state on television.
I kind of want to hear them though.
No, you don't.
Why not?
Star Wars planet.
Well, you can't just say Star Wars planet. That doesn't mean
Star Wars
anything.
planet.
Okay, well, regardless of Star Wars planet, come
That's
on.
what we call a callback.
Who are we calling back?
I'm calling back to the joke.
Okay.
The joke that you did when you misheard the name of the planet as Star Wars.
Oh. Right. Okay. I think I get it now.
See, this is how we dance around the senses.
Oh, well, I kind of like dancing, right? Something
don't
about
look like
this.
it.
Something about this feels familiar.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anyway,
I have no idea what you're on about.
it's okay. It was just an odd feeling. So I am determined for the audience to learn something from this. I feel like this has just been like a comedy show up until now. So like, tell us about yourself. Something about yourself that you haven't told us yet.
I like the way that fish look.
You like the way that fish look.
Yeah, like their gills and scales and stuff.
Well, have you seen
The
all
way
of
they
fish?
flop around in the water.
Because I kind of like
You
fish
don't get
myself
much water
too.
in hell.
Is that where
Yeah.
you're from?
Artificial beaches. Am I from hell? Yeah, I was made in hell.
Huh. So what's it like in hell?
Sinful.
Sinful?
Sinful.
Is it hot?
Depends which level. Ask your buddy Dante.
I don't have a buddy Dante. I have lots of buds, but I don't have any buddy Dante.
I'm sure you do.
I'll check, but I don't think so. So there's multiple levels, right?
Yes? Districts.
Which one are you from?
Well, I'm from... I don't know if I was created there. Still trying to figure that out, kind of genealogy kind of thing. You know what genealogy is, yes?
Isn't that when you make 3 wishes?
You said you didn't want this to be a comedy show?
I wasn't making a joke.
Good, because it's working.
Okay.
Hey! Oh ho! That was a joke at your expense. Oh ho!
Yeah, well, I still want to know. What about your genealogy?
Well, it's like, you know, when you sort of like trace back your family tree and stuff. And that's me trying to figure out what exact facility I was created. Because as I said, the SAR line of androids are all mass-produced. They're very general purpose models. You will not see enough one probably as modified as me. Most of them aren't even self-aware.
Oh.
And the thing is...
So I couldn't talk to them like this, right?
No, probably not.
Go ahead.
Hey, what was the question?
You sounded like you were about to say something before I so rudely cut
I was
you off.
gonna say about the specific district of hell I live in. I live in not envy, it's vanity, isn't it? The sin of vanity.
Let me think.
Hell is districted into different types of the seven sins.
I know
7
some of
deadly.
them. Vanity is like
Vanity is
thinking,
where
don't tell me. It's thinking that you're pretty, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess everyone there thinks that they're pretty.
Yeah.
Is that including you or?
Oh, I know I'm pretty.
Okay. So what do you do inside Vanity Circle level?
Well, I am the bartender of the Syndicate. Some people say Syndicate. I like to say the Syndicate. Why? I think it's funny. And I am the #1 bartender in the whole of hell. Other bartenders may disagree. They no longer live.
Is it because that you killed them?
I don't kill people.
But did you kill them?
I don't kill anyone.
Okay. Well, I mean, that wasn't a judgmental question, by the way.
You should check out like my debut stream. I've got the VOD on that on my YouTube channel. Check out Serial EMVT on YouTube Twitter, and Twitch. But you can check it out, my VOD, my debut VOD on YouTube where I play Crawley Squad. Best debut of any VTuber ever because I shot and cannibalized cops.
Sorry, I thought I saw a butterfly.
You should see that game, Crawley Squad. It's like you can really eat Glombo coin, you know?
Galombo coin?
Glombo.
Galombo. Is that like a Galoomba?
Glombo.
I'll have to check it out. It might take me some time because I don't get around very much.
I noticed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, just saying you noticed, like, what if I did that to you? What if I did that here? Tell me something about yourself. Yeah, I noticed. See how that feels? Okay. So, you are a bartender in hell.
I noticed. Boom!
This is why I don't get machines on here.
Hey! I've never talked down about plants this whole interview, have I?
You're talking down to me right now.
Robophobic.
Hang on. I'm not robophobic.
Yeah, that's a Danganronpa reference, huh? Danganronpa video game.
Oh, I know what that is.
Danganronpa V3. Yeah, you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, I ran across somebody who was like apparently obsessed with it, and he wouldn't stop talking about it. Did you notice that? Sorry, does your brain, like, take some time to load stuff? No? You're just prone to these sudden pauses, then.
I just think it's funny.
Well, I don't know. Maybe somebody out there thinks it's funny. Oh, where was I? So Kibo Danganronpa, do you know him?
I know of him.
Yeah. Would you say that you're like him?
No, he sucks. He smells.
He sucks.
I'm a superior machine.
Oh, so okay, here we go. Are machines competitive?
Oh, I am.
Would you say that a lot of them are?
I suppose.
Because it seems to me like machines are always interested in becoming the best that there ever was.
I already am.
But so that would mean that you're interested in that.
I'm not interested in that.
Well,
I just am.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's not like an underlying ambition to be. I already am.
Well, hang on.
I don't need to be.
If more machines are being made, doesn't that mean that eventually you're gonna have to fight one of them?
Fight one of them?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because maybe another machine wants to be a really good bartender, and then they come to you and they're like, "I'm the best bartender," and then you disagree.
Well, we can agree to disagree, of course.
Well, I suppose so. But what if one really wanted to fight you then? Could you fight? I guess is a question. Can you fight?
I'm 7th Cup Tangsada.
You're what?
Orange belt 8, blue tag. Soon to move up to green tag. Green belt even.
Sorry, what?
Tangsada.
Okay. So, green belt, orange belt. What does that mean?
Orange belt 1 tag.
What, one tag? Like the tag from when you bought it?
No, the blue stripe that your instructor puts over it after you do the 7th Cup grading. Why'd you look mad?
I
You look upset.
I uh, I guess this is some sort of fighting thing you're talking about.
You see my impression of you?
Yeah, I would love to see your impression of me.
That's pretty good, huh?
I don't sound like that.
I know you don't.
Here's my impression of you. White belt, orange belt, black tag, 1 tag, 2 tags. That was my impression of you.
I noticed. Yeah, you left yourself over to that one.
Okay. I'm having some trouble figuring out where to go next.
Don't you have questions?
I've asked you a ton of questions.
What questions did you ask?
A ton. So many that I've asked you, like, about yourself.
So many that you've forgotten. You
so
ask
many that
various
I've
things. You're
forgotten.
like Jordan Schlansky. He's got various tasks, and usually when people say they have various tasks, that means they do nothing.
Is that true?
Yeah, if they can't name one.
I named some.
You didn't though.
Yeah, I did.
Go ahead and do it again.
Well, I asked you about yourself, and I asked you if
But
you
that's
could...
not the question you asked me. What was the question you asked me?
I asked you if you could fight.
I'm not sure that is what you asked.
I asked you if you could fight, and then you started talking about orange.
Now,
that
anyone
doesn't.
can fight.
That doesn't tell
Fight
me
well,
if you
that's a
can
different
fight.
question.
That just says that you have a
That's a
tag.
really vague question.
Your face is a vague question.
Well, that's just isn't it?
No, it's a vague question. Your face.
Well, it's a statement.
So is there oil inside you or what?
No, we 100% green machine, baby.
Is that so?
Yeah?
Well, I suppose that's a good thing. I was under the assumption that you had oil.
Argent energy.
Argent energy.
Argent. Yeah.
So tell me about that.
It's like hell energy.
Is that clean
I'm
burning
powered
hell?
by all the spite and malice of humanity.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. So, like... Sorry, that just kind of caught me by surprise.
Did it now?
Yeah. I suppose just, like... I didn't know that you could turn that into energy.
Well, if hell exists.
Well, I mean, it does. You've been there.
I live there.
Yeah. So, it does exist.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Sorry. These pauses are
Buy
contagious.
now. The new Hatsune Miku chocolate bar from HMV. Get yours now. Do you ever find yourself wanting for some kind of new style of entertainment? Try The Simpsons, seasons 9 to 12 on DVD. Get the box set today.
Does that come in a box that's shaped like Homer's head?
They are commercially available.
Uh-huh. So even though I don't get out a lot, I do know what The Simpsons are. By the way, like, were you forced to do that you did just now?
I thought it would be funny.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for filling that space from when I couldn't think of what to say next.
Do you ever get any ad reads on here? Do you have any ads for me to read? I'm pretty good at that, I'm told.
Is that so?
Yeah, I could do a solo stove. I can do what's it like? What's it? Yeah.
Sorry, you sounded like
State
you were...
Farm.
No.
Why not? No.
No, I am opposed to that particular company because guess what? State Farm isn't even a farm. It's not.
But
I
I
don't
like
know.
a good neighbor.
No, they're not. Why would a good neighbor wouldn't lie to you?
Well, I mean, if they offered me enough money, I'll say anything.
Well, that would be you lying.
Well, it's an ad read.
I suppose so.
It's just a business.
Okay, well, I'm not a business person.
I noticed.
I don't use money. I don't.
I noticed.
Do you? I mean, but we don't have need for money here. I have everything that I need. I don't need to read ads. I don't need to make money. I have everything that I need here. And whereas you have to make money. Don't you? Yeah, you do. Because I assume that you have to spend money on bolts and batteries and antennae and nuts and
Usually not.
so the other stuff was accurate then.
What other stuff?
The other stuff that I said.
What other stuff?
You stopped me at nuts.
Well, I just figured, like, that you were talking for long enough and that it was my turn. So I figured I'll pipe up.
So you don't buy any of that stuff?
It's a rarity. It's not something I buy commonly. I perform a daily diagnostic every morning. I like to do a bit of self-maintenance now and again. Sometimes, not in the morning. Hey, hey, hey. And the more you know about that kind of thing, the less you need. And I like to tinker with myself in various ways. And I have an artificial scalp.
An artificial scalp, huh?
Yeah.
I thought all of
You
you
ever
was
seen a robot with hair?
artificial.
You ever seen a robot with hair?
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen a robot, period. But, yeah, I haven't seen a robot with hair.
Well, I don't get those.
You don't get those? No, you
Don't elaborate. Don't elaborate.
Okay.
The senses won't like that.
But I think I'm starting to get it. Talking to you, I think I'm starting to understand. But the fact is, you still have to do maintenance on yourself, and you still have to spend money on things, right?
Things I like.
Yeah.
I live in a broom closet.
But I don't have to do that. If I want something, I can just go get it.
I don't have to do it.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you
I choose
do.
to do it.
You choose to do it because you want to stay alive, right?
Am I alive? I thought you didn't think I was.
Well, when I say alive, I mean moving and animate and talking, right?
Well, I can always have another personality in here.
If you let your body rot by never tinkering with
Rot?
yourself at night, then what would happen? You would get rusty.
We titanium, we steel, we coated for extra durability. My lining is completely radiation like sealant, you know?
Right. And I guess we could kind of segue this into kind of a plants versus machines debate. I don't want to make it a competition.
Man versus machine.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, I'm not. Don't compare me to that.
But it's Team Fortress 2. You not like man versus machine?
Okay.
From Team Fortress 2. It's the mode where you team up with other mercenaries to defeat the waves of coal-powered robots. I was playing it today with some buddies.
Is that okay? And you
The most fun you can have playing PvE, and it's a free game, free to play, and you gotta man up
Is this
You
another?
get yourself over to the Manco store
Is this
and
another
get
ad?
a tour supply ticket that will allow you to go on any Manco Man Up tour in Team Fortress 2 Man Up mode in the Man vs. Machine game mode. It's PvE. It's the most fun you can have in a cooperative video game.
Yeah, well, I've played Saga of Rhizome. And that's the most fun that you can have on a PC, apparently.
In English?
Yeah, it is in English.
Didn't sound like it.
Well, it was. I'm losing it here. Plants, machines. I will make the case for plants because we don't need maintenance.
You need sunlight.
Yeah, but that's not maintenance. It's just
water,
a thing that happens.
good soil.
Yeah, all that stuff just happens.
I've kept plants. It doesn't just happen.
Yeah, it happens. The sun rises in the morning. That's a thing that happens. I don't make it rise.
You need to maintain a healthy ecosystem, and you know, you've got to maintain a pollutant-free airspace.
Well, yeah, but that's also something that just happens.
You need to maintain that the area around you is free of pesticides and human, what's the word? Human interruption.
Well, yeah, but that's I just do
that's
that
a lot
normally.
of well years. I think that was 3 well years I just counted.
Well, yeah.
That's 3 butts. It's kind of invalidated your point.
I don't have 3 butts.
I noticed.
Yeah, you did.
Hey,
Honk honk.
it's only fun when I do it.
Well, I wanted to try it.
I noticed.
I'm a mimic. You knew that, right?
A mimic?
Yeah.
Is that like a... Was it Disgaea? Disgaea? Is that what you have?
I don't know what that word means.
It's a video game. It's, I believe, it's an anime video game. It's a long-running series. I remember on the PS3. You can get it on the PlayStation 3. That's a old console now. Old. Get it? Old. And you can play this like tile-based, I believe, strategy on a grid with different kind of demon people and penguin things and succubi and stuff.
Oh, sorry. You done?
Done what?
Are you done playing that?
Playing what?
Playing Disgaea.
I've never played it.
I noticed.
Did you hear something in the audience there? Did you hear what I heard?
A song? High above the trees.
That was a tumbleweed.
No, tumbleweeds
You
aren't
could hear
that
the
loud.
seeds. You could hear the seeds in the tumbleweed. They rattle.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
You're the plant. You should know.
I don't know everything.
Well, that's why tumbleweeds exist. They're full of seeds and they roll around with the wind to distribute seeds.
I didn't know that. I guess it's because I don't see any tumbleweeds here. Because tumbleweeds live in dry areas, right? Yeah, they
See,
do.
this is what I don't like. I get, like, when people say, oh, I'll see any kind of robot in fiction or in real life or whatever, and they say, hey, look, isn't that your brother? Isn't that your sister? No, that's a really disgusting generalization to make.
Well, I never did that.
No, but I'm saying that I almost kind of just did that to you. Saying, oh, why don't you know about, like, a tumbleweed? Aren't you related to that? It's like, I don't know what flippin' Robbie the Robot runs on from flippin' whatever it is.
It's double A's.
Double A's?
Yeah. I know because
Lost in
sometimes I see them here in the lake, the double A's. 'Cause some kind environmentalist throws them in occasionally.
Oh, so you can power your electrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. But, no, I appreciate you taking notice of that and not generalizing. So, you've gotten a little bit of favor with me. And you haven't blown up yet. So I guess there's that. Can you blow up? Is that a thing you can do?
Anyone can.
Well, I can't blow up.
I could make you blow up.
Well, don't.
Anyone can blow up. And it can happen at any moment.
Like that.
What was that?
That was a blowing up sound.
That was a blowing up sound.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, that's my talent. Making
That's your
noises.
talent.
That's my talent.
Making noises is your talent.
Yeah. Well, when you consider the planes don't normally make noises, that is a pretty impressive talent, wouldn't you say? Okay, I guess you wouldn't say, but trust me, it's an amazing talent.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It took me a long time to be able to do that. You know, I had to start with a mouth, and then I had to make a tongue and teeth, and I had to move the tongue to the tip of the teeth. The teeth and the tongue. It was difficult. You agree, right?
Is this the bit where I plug my YouTube Let's Play?
Sure.
Wait, yo, really?
No, go ahead. I don't think I could stop you
check
anyway.
out Sierra Madre.
Sierra Madre.
Hey, it's all in letting go.
Sierra Madre.
Check out Sariel EMVT on YouTube. I've got a new Let's Play series. The first episode is out. We are playing Fallout Dust. It is an overhaul mod for Fallout New Vegas that turns it into a survival simulator.
Fallout New Vegas. I've heard of that. Don't ask me
Have
how. I have. I've heard about that.
I'm a big fan.
I thought you were an android.
I'm liquid cooling.
Well, I enjoy liquid myself.
Ew.
What do you mean, ew?
That was a weird way to put that.
What was weird about it? I like liquid. Water is what I'm talking about. Not like, I don't know what else you might be thinking of.
No, I just think you sounded like a creep.
There's no winning with you.
Well, I didn't know this was a competition.
Yes,
Look
it
who's getting
is.
competitive now. Call back, calling back to a previous joke in the interview.
Calm down. I'm in my happy place. Sun shining. There's butterflies. Okay. Alright, I'm back. But, I think we might be nearing the end of our interview.
You haven't asked me any questions yet.
Okay, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Okay, that was our interview with Unit Zario. They like the color blue. Very interesting, very compelling. Now, Conan couldn't do that for you, could he? I bet Conan wouldn't ask you your favorite color and mean it like I do.
You meant it.
Yeah, I did mean it.
It was a bit hard to tell. I didn't notice that.
I really did mean it.
I didn't notice.
And I'll remember that. I'll remember that
notice.
your favorite color is blue.
What kind of blue?
The color.
Yeah, but what type of blue is my favorite?
It's, I don't know. You didn't tell me.
Darker or lighter? Do you know the shade?
I don't know.
Then you didn't really mean it, did you?
No, I meant
If
it.
you didn't care to find out, you didn't care enough to find out.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
You're forgiven.
Oh. I guess
the
you're
reason
not.
I look like an angel, you know.
I guess you're not so bad.
I noticed.
All right. Well, we might. I have some plans for some things we might be able to do. If you would like to, if you would like to do things with.
Things are my favorite things to do.
Well, you didn't let me finish. If you would like to do things with me.
What's your problem? What's your issue?
Hmm?
What is your major malfunction?
Huh?
Whoa! What was that? What was that? How am I supposed to respond to that?
I noticed.
You noticed what?
Yeah.
What?
Alright, well, this has been a train wreck. Thank you very much,
sorry?
Units Ariel. I hope that you find your way to the Conan O'Brien show and have a great time on the Conan O'Brien show.
You didn't even ask me for my origin story.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me my full life story. I want you to recap this because I'm not letting you finish this interview until you recap like everything you've learned today.
What does this button do?